Welcome to King Kong Paul. I'm Steve Gus. This is Master Ron. Thank you guys for all the support that you guys have been giving us. And people have been writing in and commenting on the stuff. I really love that they do that. Keep going at it, you guys.
Yeah, because, we get lonely easy. Right?
Yeah, so, and I'm looking forward to summer. Maybe some things coming up with
Big
some
things.
workshops or whatnot,
Right.
Love that stuff.
Yep. So, what are we going to do?
Today, we're going to be talking about
Yes.
how to keep yourself cool.
Yes, it's going to be summer.
Yes. So, also, before we get started there, remember, go to YouTube. I guess you're on YouTube now. Like, subscribe, ring the bell notification, comment.
Please do comment.
So, the fan. What's your take on it?
Fan, of course. Very, very, very romanticized in movies. But it's an excellent, non-intimidating weapon to show the short weapon family of Shaolin Kung Fu. But historically, they were used as a gentleman's weapon. So basically, they had it here, and when they closed it, of course, that's when it got stronger. And of course, these kind of weapons, they're surprise weapons.
Right.
You're not gonna go to war with this.
Right? No.
You are, but most of the time they do this. Like, oh, go flank, go garrison, this, go, and they use the fan. And then, but aside from that, the scholars ones where they use this, they use it as just an impromptu weapon. And then it became romanticized, and of course, the Peking opera took it over and then make it all look cool.
Yeah.
You could totally, just think of this as, you could change it to a knife, right?
Yeah, it could be a knife. You can figure out how to, if this, like you have a knife in your hand, slicing like that, blocking, evading, and doing things like
Shank.
that. Yeah. So when you see us do these moves, just if the fan doesn't resonate with you, think about a knife in your hand. Right? So just think of it that way.
Right. Come on in. Okay.
You go first.
Okay, I go first. So remember, knives or fans. We're doing this and doing this. We're not gonna go from this to that. So we're just gonna think of it as just a weapon that you use that is short, right? Short is anything from elbow to here, that size and smaller. Okay, and of course with short you could use a lot of wrist. Okay, it's not gonna damage your hand because it's too heavy and rip it. So one of the things that we want to do is use it for defense or attacking or something like that. So you could punch, hit, right? You hit, smack. One thing about having a weapon though was what? Reach. Now my short hands are now longer. So what we're gonna do is he's gonna punch, right? I'm gonna come around and then hit. Right. So it's nice and fine, and then from there, we'll do the other side so people can see. Right? So what I did was step to the left 45, and of course, here. Right? Now this, the short weapons, is very, very hidden. So we're going to do this from there. I forgot what I did before this. So what I did is actually, I curled, I smacked it up, hit this knee in here, and then I go to the bladder above the room. Right? One more time. So it's okay? Pop, pop, right? Fun, huh? So, and of course, I do this over his corpse. Wrong way.
Okay, so for me, I like to use, as like my brother did, use all aspects of it as well. So one of the things I do if the SOB throws, I may come and go straight up here, and then poke to the eye, right? And sometime I'll flip it and go directly in. Boom, directly to the throat, right? And then because it's an iron fan, I can step here, take him down, and then finish the job here. With the end, it won't kill him, but it'll make him not want to throw another punch. The other part of it I like with the iron fan is if he throws, right, and I hit, and it hurts, and you come back, boom, boom, boom. Now, one of the things I do love about the fan is use it as part of your body. He throws, use it as a distraction. Right? A lot of people go, well, fan in, fan out, they do all these things, but how do you manage what's going to take place as he's throwing a punch, right? Most people say, I'll just keep it closed and keep it. But for us, he throws, this is used as, serves as a distraction. as well. Now, he's not thinking about me kicking him here or striking him there. He's looking at the pretty fan.
Right.
So,
Right.
so that's kind of one thing. The other thing I like is if he grabs my wrist, which most people don't grab my wrist, but if someone do, I like that part. You know, some people say it's very torturing, or I'm torturing the SOB. You know, but the reality is you have to think of these strategic motions, right? And you have to be able to think on your feet, and that's a lot what we talk about in King Kong Pong. And think about someone going, "Don't attack me. I'm going to use my fan." They're going to laugh. They're going to relax, and then you just go to town on them.
Right.
You know, I like that.
You could always think of this as your phone too. The phones are getting
Yeah.
bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Like this big. You could use the butt of the phone and
Right.
stuff like that. Very, very easy to use as a weapon,
Yeah.
right?
Although phones are so expensive, you don't want to crack it. Make sure your insurance are good.
Either your life or your weapon.
Once again, it's not like having a knife or a gun. We understand that. We understand that. You don't need to explain that. You don't even need to write in about that. But what we do understand is that, let's say that's the only thing I have in my hand, that there's still massive damage you can do something.
Oh yes, yes, yes. There's a lot of things that you could do, and a lot of the big myth out there. If somebody else has a knife or something, go ahead and stab at me. I see what I see a lot is ho 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 ho. If he keeps that there, no amount of pressure is gonna take this off of his hand. Nothing, right? Because it's all out there, and you're doing all this crap here. So remember, this is what handles the knife, the head. So as soon as you block it and plow through, or just don't engage.
And also understand, if no one's ever told you this, when you're defending against knife, and we'll do a show on that one day, when you're defending against knife, just assume you're going to get cut or stabbed.
Yep.
Just assume you're going to do it. Because we're martial artists, we're supposed to be tough enough to endure the hardship that comes in our training.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
And so if a person stabs me, you know, if it doesn't hit an artery where I can't continue, if I can continue, I need to address it according to whatever I've trained in.
Because you're fighting against you're in a disadvantaged fighting.
Right.
If they have a knife and you don't.
Exactly.
Any kind of, but so what you want to do is you want to have the advantage.
Advantage.
And this is, yes, it's a fan. Not only can you learn how to kick butt, but also keep cool.
All right, we're going to move on from here.
I need a KKP fan.
Sweet.
But if you have two, I can do a strip show. Yeah.
I think for the blind it would work really well.
Yes. I do never mind.